All right, we're back. So, got how are you guys feeling after getting your shit stomped in by Buzz?
Fuck off. Seriously. We got lucky. We got hella lucky. Even I admit that.
Yeah, Millie's probably chill, but at this point, Millie's probably just used to
Mm.
the fact that there's now plenty of people that can actually punch her face in. Ever since
Ye
that fight with Yang.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, it's Yang. I'm not surprised on
Mm.
that one.
Don't worry about it. I'm just,
Oh, I don't think you
I'm
were
not.
here for that. Yeah, Millie fought Yang. Yang on her first friggin' attack nat 20'd and smashed Millie's face in.
It was so good.
Like a Yang for you. That's a Yang for you.
I imagine things are a little bit better now. At least now that we're not dead.
Yeah, you guys have time to recover and you're on your way to the transport. As you're getting on, um, the pilot tells you, just so you guys know, we're not actually heading back to Shade Academy. You guys are heading somewhere else.
Azur's ears perk up at that.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay.
Where, am I
Where are
being
we going?
detained?
The pilot's like, no, Towns, you are not being detained. Calm down.
Hmm?
Okay.
Understand.
The co-pilot
Look,
looks back. What? Go ahead.
look, it wasn't considered a war crime when I did it.
Calm, calm, gold. Have you got something to say for to us?
Uh,
Oh my.
co-pilot looks back at Millie. Hey Duffy, good news. You're going home.
Oh.
Cue Millie bouncing off the walls hearing this. What? Ebony smiles. Oh, I finally get to see what your village looks like. It's about time. So yeah,
So
the crew
I'm
here
looking
is the
at
same
my.
crew that fought with Buzz minus Lizzie. So Lilac, Azure, Comgo, Millie, Arlo, Lily, uh, Iris, and Ebony. I'm pretty sure I said Lily twice, but you know I meant Lilac. Shut up.
I
Wow.
look.
I can't. I don't even get my name. Fuck
Hey,
you,
I got the
Shadow.
LI
Fuck.
right.
I look.
I.
I.
I mean to be fair, Li. Anyone with Li is a good one. So
I look.
yeah.
It's like. So that's what really looks like when she's happy. Huh. I'm kind of scared.
Ebony's just like, I ain't scared. This is honestly refreshing. Blows your raspberry at Azure.
Yeah, I had it coming.
So yeah, you guys take off, and after about 15-20 minutes, you guys see, oh my god, you know, you think desert village is like, oh, it'll be quaint and stuff. This place is a motherfucking oasis. Holy shit.
Huh.
Mmm.
Lily's like,
Very
wow,
good.
this is where you live, Millie.
Damn, girl, you live like this?
Millie, give me
Pointy.
a detection with advantage. All right, as you guys are sort of
Hmm.
coming down altitude, you make out in the center of town. There seems to be a bit of gunfire going on, and some distinct flashes of red.
Oh
Ebony's
boy.
like, right? Didn't you say it's kind of not that uncommon an occurrence? You guys get attacked by the Splinter Fang a lot.
Hmm.
Get us down. Get us down there for you. Ugh.
Azur's like, get me down. I want punch.
And here I was thinking we get a break.
Fact that it's
Lily is just going to just turn her head to Lilac and say matter of factly, Lilac, after that fight with Buzz, I think a couple of Splinterfang grunts are going to be a refreshing cakewalk for us.
True, but I'd just rather not right now. I'm not exactly in the mood for it.
The co-pilots
Azure.
speak up. Honestly, from what I hear, the people here are taking pretty good care of it. So honestly, guys might just be able to sit back and watch while they mop things up.
Ah, fun.
Azure tries to judge the distance from the center of the village to where we are in the like.
Can I? Will I be able to make a straight line?
No. I was thinking, can Millie fastball special me?
Find the angle of elevation.
Uh, as you get closer, you can tell it's just standard Splinter Fang grunts. Sadly, no Adam Taurus.
Oh well.
Boring. This is
Uh, idiots. So it's the regular idiots, not the chief
let
idiot.
let the goons have their fun. They won't get shit done.
So you guys end up touching down just outside the gates. And as you guys walk up, the big gates open. Let me go ahead and move you guys to the map. Hey, Gygus, quick question. Did your village have a name?
Welcome to the village. Merit. Okay.
Marith. Okay.
The village home of the challenge.
No, yeah, the village's name is now Kundo.
Oh,
Gates
Mira.
open, and yeah, this place looks even prettier being there on the ground. I was like, wow, this is honestly not what I think when I think desert village. This
Hmm.
is damn. This is nicer than my home.
Uh,
White Fang grunt walks up to you. Oh, good, you guys made it here fine. I'm sure you're happy to be home, Miss Duffy.
Hmm. Wow, this place looks nice.
There's some nice
like
trees around. Fuck it, even like the basic houses are like big looking, and it's just like Jesus, how much money do these people have?
yes.
Hmm. They got money.
Really bouncing like Penny.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Are you okay, Millie? Oh, who am I kidding? Oh, who am I kidding? That's that. I know
She's
the
just
answer to
happy to
that.
be home. And Azure's still kind of put off the fact that she's acting giddy. It's like
Go, go,
so
be
I'm
happy. Go and
so
be happy, sis. I don't know.
I'm assuming Azure's so used to seeing her composed. To see her like this, like that is so good. Yeah, so gonna be hard to get used to.
Don't worry. Listen,
Oh, I
Azure.
understand. It's like I said. It's it's
Right. You haven't been around as much as long enough, as long as I have with her. So yeah, I forget about that sometimes. I forget you've really integrated really well with us, and it's like so I keep thinking you've got as much tenure as someone like Sid or Peter
And yet,
did.
I've only just recently joined this group.
Yeah, honestly, Arlo's technically been around longer than Azure, and he feels less connected with your group than Azure probably does.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Especially the
the grunt will turn to Millie and be like, I'm guessing you saw the gunfire. Don't worry, it's a lot more manageable than the usual attacks."
Hmm. If you need any help, though, just let me know.
I
I
can
can blast some fools out of the sky if need be.
Well, I
and I
imagine
can
you
blast
guys will
you
be
out of
heading that
town
way
too.
anyways, considering center of town's where Miss Duffy's house is.
Hmm.
Yeah, Azure just makes his way down. Makes his way
Grunt's
there.
like, "Oh, they didn't go over the wall; they went under it." Arlo's just like, "But how did they? Wait, there's a bunch of sand around here. No, no, you know what? That makes sense."
I
I'm gonna say
hate
either that
I
or
hate
we got
sand. It's coarse and it gets
horses
everywhere.
everywhere.
it was either that or a mole faunus.
The grunt is like, "Nah, don't worry. Your house is just fine." Anyway, I won't take up your guys' time. I got a few reports I got to file. Go watch the fireworks, and if you want to pitch in, they'll be fine. Though turns back to Millie. Tanith is there, and she's handling it pretty well.
You see, Azure's already heading that way. He's already
And she's
gonna
Yeah.
like,
head
Oh
mine,
south.
my
mine, 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 mine,
Azure.
mine, mine, mine.
Pretty
Azure.
much.
Slow. Oh my goodness. Slow down, guys.
Wait for us.
Millie.
How is Millie outpacing you guys? The fuck is this?
Look, I'm still getting my bearings and all that, and still getting, still figuring, looking around. I need your guidance, Millie. Slow down.
So after some walking, you guys get to the center of town, and you see, yeah, there's a lot of fucking Splinter Fang goons around here.
Well,
And
not for
I,
long.
for
I
Millie,
look
you
for
can
the.
see in the center of town, there's Tanith doing her thing, which is literally dancing everybody to death. No, I did not stutter everybody else.
Azure just looks for the nearest Splinter Fang and just makes a beeline for one.
Hmm,
Okay, you know what? Who wants in on this? If you want in on it, roll initiative.
Which is initiative
fine.
plus
Wait,
willpower. Was it?
did I even put in my two attribute points? I did not.
What did you put them in? Do any of them adjust your vitality? I can just
Oh
punch it in
god.
right quick.
Oh good
No,
god.
no, 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 no. The points from the Buzz mission. I think
Did
they're
we just
attribute
get
points.
2 1s in a row?
I'm pretty sure. You know what? Considering this is another Buzz, unless there's like another boss fight coming up, I don't think I need to spend them just
No,
yet.
I'll spoil you right now. There isn't.
All right, so
Uh,
Of course.
Lilac, for fuck's sake.
what was for initiative
It's one
again?
d six. It's 1d10 plus your willpower.
Okay.
Yep.
Also,
Oh
don't
boy.
mind the guy over in the corner here. That's just I'm lumping all the goons into one turn.
hmm, don't worry. All Lilac just really want.
What the fuck?
What the
Listen,
hell?
Lilac really wants to be done with this. Lilac just does not want to be fighting right now. She is done. Okay.
You know what? To be fair, if there's any time to like nat one, it's initiative. Okay, let me go ahead and punch you. You.
Maybe some people should sit out just to speed it up a little.
Yeah, no one else is stepping in. It's just you guys.
eh, they got this.
Yeah, Arlo's just taking a seat in the sand over here.
Hey,
Huh.
hey,
Huh. See?
Lily, let me handle this.
Yeah, I could use a break. Just sits down next to Arlo.
Sooner I'm done with you goons, the sooner I can relax.
Okay, Lilac got a 16 because she really wants to just have this fucking over with.
It's like, of course. And honestly, 3 1s and a 10. Oh boy,
Jesus fucking Christ.
that's ominous for today.
This
Okay,
could be
now let me pull up 10's
well.
sheet and let me see what her willpower is. 10. I feel like she's going before you guys.
No shit.
Oh, she has a chance to not, but I
Unless
feel
she
like
gets a 1. Oh.
Lilac wins
she's.
by 1. Lilac really wants to
uh,
be done with this. Alright, is that everything? The goons, you guys? Okay, let me just put that into descending order. Alright, top of the round, towns, do a thing.
Okay, first up, antimatter shot on this guy here. Where's my sheet? I am very prepared. I'm just gonna shoot a shot at them to clump up. First, I'm just gonna clump up these
Let me just
goons.
remind myself, what's the range of the suck? Um, I never did specify a range. Let me see. I'm thinking probably 20 feet is good.
Yeah, 20 sounds about good, which is basically like the three guys around this one here, which is what I was intending. All right, shooting. Oh, that's not great.
Okay. How am I gonna have Tanith defend? Cause spoiler warning, she's in that 20-foot radius.
Oh fuck.
Don't worry. Let me see. You know what?
Oops.
oh
You know
great,
what?
glad I like your silver
Let me
gold.
just use her semblance on that. And her defense. Okay, yeah, you fire the round. She just moonwalks away from it. Nope.
She feels she uses she freaking uses some weird ass thing to bounce. Yeah, it's moonwalking that shit. All right, so did that work or did that like?
I mean, they're fucking goons. Their defense rating is 10. Of course, you got them.
All right, so do I do damage on them? I think I do.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Just roll the
Roll.
that'll be a 2d6.
Okay, 2d6 plus my agile, which is 2.
Really, your
What is it?
agility's only 2? That seems incredibly low.
Oh,
Wait,
it's 3. Oh, it's 3. Wait, did I?
hang on a second. Wait a minute, because I know. Hang on a second. Let me
Oh,
pull up
it's
your sheet.
3. It's
I'm
3.
confused now. Okay, it is 3. Oh right, your big stats are discipline and willpower and endurance. Fuck, I forgot your endurance is 5.
I forgot that too, honestly. All right, so
Laughs in Millie's 0 agility.
I do 10 damage because it's actually plus 3.
All right, so 10. So they're all at 5 health now.
Hmm.
Hang on, let me make sure. Did I remember? Because I just copied all these. Yeah, I did show their bars. Okay, cool.
Okay, and since they're on the sand, they're on the little sander. I want to use my semblance to shoot some red dust into the sands below them, and kind of have it erupt like a mini volcano beneath them.
I like it. That'd definitely be an area semblance. So that would be pulling up the sheet. Area semblance. That is perception plus willpower.
You know what? Let me spend an aura. I'm a perception and willpower, so that is a 9 for me. I'm gonna spend one just to make it look cooler. I know I don't need to. I just want to. Okay, yeah, they're very dead.
Yeah,
They're very dead.
don't even roll. Gone.
They just melt. They just fucking melt. I'll say that cost me 3 caps.
Combo in
Okay.
the back. Oh, you get on my case about murdering somebody.
Okay. Well, if we don't want them to actually die, it could be like they run off screaming about about the
Oh,
heat or
my feet
whatever.
are on fire.
or the old cliche, my biscuits are burning, my biscuits are burning.
Well, Dan Lilac will just kind of move a little bit closer to the center and then end her turn.
All right.
And then she notes at Tanit or like just waves.
Tana just nods, and speaking of her, it's her turn now. Let me see. What do I want to do with her? Well, let me pull up her tech sheet. Let me see. Hmm. Okay, I guess I'm gonna hit you up with a DM right quick. Because I just want clarification on this tech right here. Bloop. But yeah, while I'm waiting for that DM, yeah, while you guys were coming here, you saw Teth fighting some of the grunts, and you can tell her thing's kind of dancing. Because she's been dodging shots literally by dancing past them.
Okay,
Alright, just a
so
melee roll. Alright, we're gonna do that then. Okay then. Pull up the thing. 2d10 plus your melee of 14, correct? Yes, of 14. Wow, I can't believe how dead this boy's about to be.
oof,
Actually,
yeah,
hang on a second. That's a max damage. No, he is dead. That's a one shot. So what you see is Tanith, after she danced away from the black hole round, walks up to that grunt in front of her. Fucking palm strikes him in the face with her fingers curled, and then just yanks her hand downwards and just slashing his face with her nails. And boy falls over, clutching his face like, "Oh God, why?"
fatality.
And then she takes out her two sabers, her weapon, puts them together. It's her bow, and shoot at this poor boy over here.
Oh, he's gonna get fucking like
Oh
impaled
my
on that.
God.
He's gonna get impaled on that cart right there. Like he's just
Oh yeah,
gonna
she shoots him
deform.
in the shoulder, and he just goes soaring.
Oh,
Twinkle.
I'll do it. I killed him. I'll do it again.
Okay, Asher's like, okay, I'm impressed. Damn.
All right, that's about all she can do. Millie.
Make this quick, Millie.
And just a reminder, the ones in white are white fang, the red ones are splitter fang. So don't hurt this poor boy.
Please try not to hurt the. Please try not to hurt our allies.
Oh, good. I'm glad I specified that because I saw you put the ruler on him. It's just she's not going to scoop up the White Fang guy as well, is she?
Collateral damage.
Ah,
Collateral.
change your plan then.
You know what? Do whatever you were gonna do. Boy over here is just gonna be like, you know what? There you go. I'm just gonna get out of whatever you're about to do there, Duffy.
He sees her line up and is like, I'm in, I'm in
I'm
danger.
in danger. Oh, and the Splinter Fangs are like, we're in danger too. Should we move? Dude, no, dude, we can't. It's not our turn yet. Shut up. Stop
What?
metagaming.
It's like, what's this about?
Hello, fourth wall.
It's like, what's this about? What's this turn business you're talking about?
Oh, fuck.
And stop in front of the big house. All right. Oh boy, these boys are dead. But let's see precisely how dead. Pretty fucking dead. Pretty fucking dead.
Oh,
Yup. Oh God.
oh,
Plus five. Don't even roll. No, they're done. They're done. Just
it's
ignite
over.
them on fire. Ah!
Toasty.
Also, hey Millie, I'm glad you said you stop in front of the big house, because as you do that, fucking your father walks out. Oh, hi Millie. Yeah, this big ass house here. That's Millie's.
Stop in front. Hey, hey. Oh, you almost. Wow, you almost wrecked your own house, Mill. Good job.
Yeah, he's just got a cup of coffee in his hand, just sipping away at it, watching the fighting. It's just like, I offered to get involved, but Tana said she had this.
Yeah, she definitely did. We're just making it quicker. Also, put some on for me. I'm gonna need it after all this crap.
Clement just goes back in the house, whips up her cup, and just teleports it into your hand.
Thanks.
All right. Also, that boy's dead. We're not even gonna.
He's gone. He's gone. It's
Well,
over.
hang on a second. This is a max damage 2d. Actually, he just survives with like 3 health. Ah, he's very lucky. Millie has literally no agility.
Wow, someone. Hmm.
All right, Congo, my boy.
Okay, let's see here. Okay. Think I'm going to just do. Wait, no, I don't trust it. I'm just gonna go up melee attack.
That's fair. If you don't trust the rolls, don't roll.
All right. All right, well that's still a 2d6 plus your strength, so you're probably gonna one shot this unless you like get 2 2s. 9 damage. I mean, you still cut his health in half. She's like, "Ow, asshole!"
Takes one to know one.
Arlo's just in the back, just like, "He's got you there."
Can you only do one type of attack per turn? Like, if you do a melee attack, you can only do melee attacks, or...
Fuck no! We've been switching up since we started this game. Are you kidding me?
Okay, he's gonna switch to his shotguns and blast him point blank.
Millie, that's just sort of like a community, like, sort of like bonfire thing. You've never seen it before, so you assume it's probably new. I'm sorry, which one are you shooting?
The one right in front of me.
This guy? Alright,
Yeah.
okay. He's dead. He's gone. Ah! Why? Why did you just hit me? Why'd you shoot me in the face point blank?
He's gonna spin one of his shotguns around, just holsters it groovy.
Nice. Alright, Lilac, I'm just gonna shift you slightly to the side. It is, I don't think there's, what, and, oh yeah, you moved into attack. Alright. Okay, it's Azure's turn. If you all could just go over to this house here and just look at this guy. If you could just give him a moment of silence because he's 60 feet away from Azure and he's about to die.
F in the chat, unless he like Nat twos again. There's no way though. There's no way he's Nat twoing this.
All right, let's see the fucking attack. Oh boy. Nope, that's a hit and extra dice. All right, so oh my god, that's 2d6 and let's see. You moved 60 feet to get to this guy. It was 1 extra damage per 5 feet, right?
Yep.
Oh my, and what's your strength again?
7.
2d6 plus 19. Oh my god. Fucking F in the chat. F in the fucking chat.
Azure just runs towards this guy.
Mine,
and gives a
mine.
Shoryuken!
Oh, and he just flies.
Wow. Wow.
You know, he flies and he takes down this fucking tree with the force.
Oh yeah, him and the tree are now on the moon. The Splinter Fang space program is going wonderfully.
And here I thought only giants can do that.
Ha, I get it. God damn it, Todd Howard. Wounded White Fang guy over here sees you there. He's just gonna roll over here. It's just like, there you go, clear path. Splinter Fang's like, fuck you.
Punch!
Okay, how far was that one? Let me see. From where you were,
was not-
that's about 20 feet. All right.
Yeah, it's nowhere near as much as the first guy, but
Oh.
that is just
Okay. Let me count
nice.
this up. 1 extra dice. Max damage. 2 extra dice. 3 extra dice. Max damage 46 plus. Okay, so it was
11.
plus 11. That's fucking 35.
Yup. Ha!
Now let's try vertical. Ah!
Oops. Sorry about the house.
It's fine. He skimmed the roof. He maybe took a single tile off with him. You're good. Tanner just looks over from the fountain. It's just like, don't worry. I was thinking of reshingling that anyway. Don't worry.
Well, I'm done.
All right. Now it's the few remaining grunts' turns.
There's
What do we do? Should we
you
run?
can make
Are you kidding me? Taurus will kill us anyway if we do that. Damn it, you're right.
just surrender. You could just surrender.
All of you, open fire on the Duffy girl. Yeah, because that's gonna work.
You guys are idiots. You
All
guys.
right, Millie, defend.
Oh my god, I hope I get my. I hope. I kind of hope you just no sell them. And then I just freaking.
Clement's just like, yeah, go ahead, dear.
Mm, well, good job. Good job. You did literally nothing. You idiot. You
Yeah,
wasted your.
yeah, that's technically a counterattack, but Millie, you can choose to not take it if you want. Just because I want to see what the fuck Lilac's about to do. Oh, really? Millie just gives him the boy hand. All right. Well, that's their turn over, and now Lilac is about to end their life.
Okay, so I don't know how this will work mechanically going forward. I want to come up with a new little thing. So I
Try
pull
me.
out my. So I want to pull out my gun. I like aim it down, press a button on it that I, and you see a really large charge coming on. Like, and I'm feeling a fucking ray gun up in this, piercing all three of
Oh
these
shit,
fuckers.
guys, watch out! She's charging the Spartan laser.
Just going to
Azure
fuck.
just wins as hearing the high pitched whine of the charge.
Lily twitches a little, just like, it's still better than Desdemona's dog whistle. Ow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
As Millie says that, she jumps over to get in a position where she is not aiming at the house at all.
Okay. Yeah. So from here, you will just skim past. You are literally gonna frickin' from where you are, like thread the needle, past that tent in that house in the corner.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Let's see. What should I roll
Also,
for
you
this
may want to
ranged
move your
accurate?
you may want to move this white fang guy over here.
I'm gonna. You
Yeah,
know what?
White Fang guy is smart. Time to play Dark
Gonna
Souls. Roll.
gonna treat this. Gonna treat this as a charge shot. And
Not a charge shot.
okay, these.
Thank you
Uh,
for all lining up for me. Phew!
She will spend the last bit of her action, just her last action, going up to this one final remaining goon and say, "It's not too late to surrender."
Guy thinks for a moment. Looks over at the other White Fang recruits. So hey, you guys taking new recruits? Depends. Have you killed anybody? No. And to be fair, not from lack of trying, but all right, fine. He just tosses like his gun. Here, cool. This thing's a piece of crap anyway. Taurus is cheap.
Yeah, Lilac just
we could have
puts a
told
little
you
bit.
that.
Lilac just puts some acid dust and and melts and corrodes the gun. Doesn't even survive 20 seconds in my hand.
Also, dude literally just throws off his vest and just puts on a white one. There, I am converted. Please, none of you shoot me.
Oh la la!
All right. Is there anybody left? Nope. Cool. All right. It's over.
Well, that was much needed.
Clement just puts his coffee down for a second, gives you guys a clap. Good job. Nice to see you. Good to see you again, Towns.
You too.
Ebony's just
Let's
like, so wait a minute. Looks at the giant ass borderline mansion. Millie, this is your house.
bitch, you live like this?
I was just like, and people say Lilac has money. What the fuck?
it really it really isn't that. I mean, this is not as big as mine. Y'all are y'all thinking that I'm not that they're upstaging me. That's not that's not true.
Still pretty fancy.
As I said, it's really really good though.
All right, after the fighting settles down, Tanith walks over to Millie. Ah, Millie, it's good to see you. It's been a while.
Hmm.
Tanith will hug back. Now that you guys have a closer look, especially Ebony notices, Tanith is also a snake faunus because you can just make out the fangs. Ebony's like, huh, another snake faunus. Well met.
I guess we could say Millie is a real snake charmer.
I'll be like 5 minutes, guys.
Okay. Ours just looks at Azure. Boo.
What? Someone had to say it.
Ah, fair enough. Lily thinks for a moment. Oh, right, Lumi. Isn't that the one that had the army of huskies? I was like, yeah, I believe that's the one. Almost as on cue when you say that, out of the back of Ebony's hoodie, Naya pops her head out. Just like Ebony's like, how do you keep doing that? Oh God, you're taking after Peyton. Oh no.
uh, don't mock Peyton. I've been inside her picking dimension space. Oh,
Naya just barks happily. Tanya's like, oh, is that one of Lumi's huskies? Yeah, she gave it to Millie, who then gave it to me. I see. In the meantime, you guys hear someone coming out from the tent over here. It's just like, man, are you kidding me? Why do I always miss all the fights? This is so dumb. The person stops when they come out. So, Azure, give me a detection with advantage.
okie dokie. Section. Sorry. Okay, so plus 2d10 plus 6. So I think it's I'm supposed to be rolling. And rolling the advantage, the a10.
All right, so that's a 17, I believe.
Yeah.
It takes you a moment when the person comes out. Azure, you recognize that ice blue battle suit anywhere.
Pearl? Is that you?
Oh shit, Azure!
Still kicking things, I take it.
Yeah, it's wow. I did not expect to run into you. Jesus Christ, it's been like a year and a half since you and me have seen each other.
Yeah, it is. Ugh.
Oh, these
Uh,
must be your classmates. I guess we should start doing introductions. She'll turn to the rest of you. Hi there, Pearl Garcia. I'm an old acquaintance of Azure over here.
yeah, her family did a lot of uh, um ring crew stuff for my dad's fights.
I was like, huh, small world. You guys take a moment to look at the suit. Basically, just think a cross between fucking Diva's mech suit and Isaac Clarke's rig from Dead Space. Leia's like, so if you don't mind me asking, what's with the fancy getup? Oh, my exo rig. Yeah, funny story about that. Basically, I need this because after a little incident, my bones basically became made of glass. Layla's like,
Yeah,
ooh.
it was. steel beam that was laced with dust. I remember that accent pretty well.
Arlo's like, why was the beam infused with dust? It was supposed to be theatrics for after the fights.
Technics, pyrotechnics.
Ah, okay. Leo's like, all right, so if you don't mind me asking, what exactly are you doing here? Well, Pearl will just look to Azure and then just point to the house over in the corner here. Given the lockdown, I can't exactly go home, so, this lady, Sienna, I think her name was. Millie, Millie, you obviously perk up at that name. Pearl notices it's like, do you know this Sienna person? Oh, your mother. Oh, you're her kid. She's been talking about. Nice to meet you. But yeah. Basically, this is essentially my home away from home for right now.
Well, if you ever can get back in, we're currently at shade at the moment.
Ah, those are those new arrivals that. What was his name? Bad with names some times. That Patricia girl. That's who. She stopped by here a couple days ago and said there were some new arrivals. I guess that was you guys.
Kind of surprised you didn't hear about the news. Our arrival was kind of made the news. Punch the dragon.
Pearl's just like, oh no, I knew, but I wasn't sure if this was the same Azure I used to talk to that had a habit of downplaying stuff like that. But if we're not doing that anymore, then holy shit, dude, you kicked some ass.
Thank you. I do downplay it somewhat, just not as much as I used to.
Pearl just casually look at the hair hand, and it's just like, right. She told me your thing is hair. Heh. All right, cool. Um, so Comgal, as you're doing that, you hear coming out of the house that Pearl mentioned. You hear a distinctly familiar voice. Pearl, what's going on out there? Is the fighting over? And it's just like, and out of the house walks Newen.
Okay, first off,
Congo
that's
tackles you.
impossible. Okay, first off, that's impossible. Did she get captured?
You bring this up, Newen's just like, uh, no, don't worry, it's actually me. I'm actually not. I was told not to give the details just yet. You'll find out later today, but don't worry. I wish Robin, Miss Hill were here so she could tell you that it is me. Uh, she'll whisper in your ear, between you and me, the reason I'm not telling you now is because I guarantee you won't even believe me.
He is just visibly confused.
No one will
I
just look
thought that
around and
was.
just like, okay, you know what? Just come here, big brother.
Okay, okay.
All right, and I'm gonna DM you because you're the only one that's gonna know this for now. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. And she says this to you.
Well, you're about that. You're right about that. I don't believe it.
Don't worry, I had a feeling you wouldn't, but again, it'll make sense later. But now I can answer the follow up question you probably have of why I'm here specifically. It's because of that nice lady. Points over at Pearl. Oh, there, there you are, Newen. I thought you were still asleep.
Congo ain't gonna say anything. He's gonna hug her.
This somebody. Wait a minute. Are you Comgal?
Yes.
Oh, you're Newen's older brother. She's talked about. Yeah. I have no idea what the details of her before she came here are, but she ended up here, and basically, Sienna just asked me to look after her because she knew the name Schwartz sounded familiar. So,
Okay. Huh. Impressive. Well, at least you're not. At least you keep it busy.
yeah, it's about all I can do. Not a lot of freaking events going on with this stupid lockdown.
True.
Topical.
God damn it!
Yeah, let's try not to get a newsroom on this still.
Don't make YouTube demonetize me for my 0 cents I'm making.
Don't worry, we can just say Barona. They won't catch the
No, 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 no.
difference.
I found a better name for it. Human malware.
Any. So yeah, Pearl just basically fills Comgo in how the past like week and a half she's just sort of been housing Newen because well, Com Comgo, and you know anyone who says this to you means the best from it. Newen kind of can't look after herself.
Yep. He's basically another parent for her.
Yeah, when Asteria's not having to do it for you.
Hey, he did a bit tad longer than she had, so.
Which, speaking of after a moment, Newen's just like, oh my gosh, Comgo, how's Asteria? She got beat up pretty bad before I got taken.
She's fine. If anything, she's probably lounging in my room right now. Lord, help me as she breaks my bed.
Gilligan's cut the beacon. Bed's broken.
Asteria's just
Just
like,
has.
maybe I should have just slept on the floor.
No, she's like reading a newspaper or something, and you just hear chunk, and then cut back.
So, uh, so like I said, I mentioned earlier, it's like you still keeping up with that kickboxing you were doing.
Yeah. I've also taken up something else. I don't know if you've heard about it. In the meantime, Millie and Tanith are just sort of taking a walk together. Just like, so how have you been, Millie?
Hello.
Welcome
What did I
back.
miss?
All right, so I'll just fill you in. Over here talking with Azure, that's Pearl. He's this, old childhood acquaintance of Azure. Did a
Hmm.
lot of like ring technician stuff for his family's fights and stuff like that.
Hmm. Cool.
Also to Comgul's utter confusion, despite the fact she was kidnapped, Nguyen's here.
What? Eh?
Yeah, that's it.
Eh?
Everyone kind of gets like, what?
How? What? I
All
that
she
doesn't.
told Comgul is that everything will be explained later today.
Oh, fun. Mm,
Meanwhile, Tanith and Millie just taking a walk, just like, yeah, that makes sense. You know,
mm,
you're just like Grimhilder. She was never really one for the books.
mm,
Which, speaking of her, I just want you to know she's doing okay. She's doing better than she was before.
mm.
I don't think she's gonna wake up just yet, but she's definitely stabilized.
It's better than nothing.
I did have something else I had to tell you, but we can wait a little while because I just want you to get settled in. And as you guys are walking in earshot of the group over here with Nguyen and Pearl and them, Pearl's just like, yeah, I took up this other new martial art. I don't know if you've ever heard of Dragon's Breath, and Millie's probably just like, what?
I'm looking right at Millie. He's like, I've seen it. I've not been taught it, but I
What is
know
everyone's
rendition of
obsession with trying? Why is everyone so obsessed with it these days?
it.
Out of character because the DM took a really big fucking liking to it.
Oh my god.
Millie, my fucking timing, I swear.
Uh,
Oh, that's good to hear. Well, Pearl over there isn't the only student. Actually, one of the other students, they had an old teacher, but I'm sort of filling in for them, considering they're kind of not with us anymore. And let me get that person's sheet up right quick before I introduce them. So, Lilac, as you're over there, just sort of chatting up with Clement, you feel someone bump into you. It's like, oh, sorry about that.
What the?
You
Who?
turn around and this fucking 7-2 dragon faunus lady is behind you.
Why do I always attract the tall ones? Hello. This is a shockingly common occurrence. Hello.
The lady just looks down at you. It's just like, I can imagine because you don't really seem all that surprised.
No, I have done a lot in these past few months.
To be fair, it's not usually my height that surprises people. It's or even the the thing with me being a dragon faunus. Lily's just like,
No,
yeah,
neither,
because we've actually met one.
yeah, neither of them really shock me as much, like at all anymore.
It's funny you say shock. The thing that usually gets people is my weapons. She takes out her two katanas, which Lilac, you can just see the fucking like the tubing in there, the Tesla energy just surging back and forth with these big anime katanas.
Yeah. Mm, let me get a look at that. Let me get a look at that weapon.
She hands you one of the katanas to just like don't worry, you don't look strong enough to snap it, so go ahead. She thinks for a moment,
Hmm.
just like, no offense.
Nah, none taken. I'm not a physical threat. I've got my own set of
Lily's just
skills.
like, yeah, she does the pew pew pew. We already have the punching. We already have the punching covered. She speaks up, pointing at Azure.
And he
Mm.
waves.
So she grabs a hold of the blade, and just as a precaution, she actually uses some of her own current to kind of ground herself, just in case
Yeah.
it like.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Okay.
It's a good thing you do that. But when she hands you the thing, it's just like you don't plummet to the ground or anything. But it's like, oof, okay, this thing's heavy.
Yeah, no, it's like I'm like struggling to keep it on my one hand, and then like my other hand's like
Like
resting on the.
each one of these katanas is just like they'd be as big as you were when you were a teenager.
These things, I don't know what's more lethal, the the blade itself, or the shock that goes into them.
Well, it's certainly the latter. When if I may see my or katana again,
Yep,
takes the two
passes.
katanas, it changes into its ranged form of the fucking arc welder from New Vegas.
Nice. Okay. That is a very good. I am very impressed.
So, if you don't mind me asking, you got it. What's your name? Oh, sorry. That was incredibly rude of me to not open with that. Name's Carlos. Lily just looked for a second, just like, but my parents really thought I was going to be born a guy.
Interesting.
Everybody's like, understandable. Have a nice day. Tana's just like, oh yeah,
Albatross.
that's Carlos. No, her Let me remind myself what I named her Dragon's Breath style. I have the thing up. I can do that. Shit, I closed
Oh,
it. I'm dumb.
oh shit! Oh shit! We have the king of all Carlos here.
Uh, Tana's just like, no, her style is vengeful. She can explain that one to you later.
Anyway,
And as for Pearl over there, unyielding.
all okay then, Carlos. So if if you want me to call you something else, I'm fine with that.
Lilac, was it?
Yeah, yeah.
Carlos is just fine.
All right. Well then, in any case, what was I about to say? Shit, I literally forgot. Oh, right. Okay, now I remember. Um, well, it would be pretty generalizing of me to ask this, but considering it seems to be the talk of the town these days, how is your? Do you also practice this dragon's breath thing?
I mean, Carlos just like, to be fair, I feel as an actual dragon, it'd be weirder if I didn't.
I felt that it would be too. Look, I thought like too generalizing, too discriminative, like too stereotypical to assume it. And so I wanted to ask. I don't.
Carlos should just be like, yeah, don't worry about it. It's really more a very, very popular niche, and not literally everybody knows this. Don't worry.
Yeah, it just seems to be really popular these days, and you know, I have I guess on one hand, I kind of want to get into. On the other hand, as you can tell by how I handled that weapon of yours, I'm pretty sure I'm better off just focusing on what I know.